Alright, I'm back. I'll probably spend about, I'll probably just putz around on this Magic playthrough for about another 2 hours or so. Yeah, I still have some cards I do want to be looking for right at this very moment, so of course we're gonna go around and look. Who have I dueled here and who have I not dueled here before? Cost. That's also one I've never seen before. Pay 3 life for this, they'll come in untapped? Yes. Hoping I find, yeah, my 4th land sooner or later. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, so I'm able to play Zur. Okay, that's it. Yeah, of course this will be easy. Not expecting to have a problem here whatsoever. Alright, pass turn. Yeah, this is exactly where we want to be. Alright, I'll pass. I can just counter this. Doesn't matter what else I go get out of my deck at this point. At that rate, it just simply doesn't matter. When Predatory Nightstalker comes into play from your hand, you may force your opponent to destroy any one of his or her creatures. Your opponent chooses the creature. And it's a 5-mana 3/2, and your opponent gets to pick which of their creatures dies. And apparently your opponent gets to choose. What is this over here? Might as well just poke around and see. Rafine's Tower. So, let me guess. The door's locked. And I may have to flip 2 switches, perhaps, to get inside? I probably do. And I probably have to defeat everyone inside to get to Rafine, am I right? Whenever you attack, target attacking creature can't be blocked this turn. It connives. Choose another attacking creature with lesser power, and then that creature gains double strike until end of turn. I'll try to understand this. Sure, that's fine. I'll just get rid of it with that. Not 100% sure what, like, most of those cards in hand do. Put 2 from the top on top of my deck. Okay. Just cast Zur and pass. Lethal Scheme destroys Zur the Enchanter. That will resolve. Pass. Each player shuffles their graveyard and hand into their library, draws 7 cards. I mean, I don't want to let him draw 7 cards also. That way, he also doesn't just get to draw a bunch of cards. Untap, yeah, definitely want to untap something that can make blue still. And go for the throat on this. Try and play Zur again. I'm gonna force a will this commander here. Interesting. I can just kill it, though, with Infernal Grasp. I can just kill it anyways. Alright, now time to finally start doing some damage. Okay, on second thought, I'll just counter it. I can make blue off this, so I'll counter it. Yeah, that way I don't just lose Zur to a board wipe. And now I'll give him double strike. Just gonna play a counter spell here. Alright, so what did you just drop? Besides, of course, Kamiz himself. Creeping Tar Pit's actually not too shabby. Strionic Resonator. Copy any triggered ability you control. Yeah, Zur is on attack. I can copy that if I just have this on the field and then pay 2. I can copy that with this, so... yeah, we'll keep it. Strionic Resonator, yeah, I'm keeping that. In fact, I mean, I only have to go cut one card after I put this in. Scroll past all the rat colonies. I gotta just go cut like one card here. But yeah, these are really just like all good cards in here. Enchanted creature can't be blocked. I have Spirit Mantle. Spirit Mantle, I'm able to essentially accomplish the same thing with this. Can't be blocked because, yeah, protection from creatures, this kind of basically just does the same thing. We also have all this stuff to sell. Yeah, I also earned a bunch of this for myself last night just by dueling random enemies on the overworld. Tolas. No clue who this is either. Okay, so everything here I see is just Esper colors. It looks like... yeah, whatever Rafine's guild is called in Streets of New Capenna. Whatever they call themselves. The white, blue, black, like, faction or clan. Whenever you discard cards, exile them from your graveyard. When Tolas dies, put the exiled cards with it to their owner's hands. Alright. I mean, I might as well. Yeah, that's fine. What did she exile? Okay, a land. Just a simple land. Yeah, I'm gonna get... I guess that's my entire turn right there. Play Zur. Give him Hasten Shroud and let's start attacking already. That's gonna be stuck, tapped down, and I'm gonna become a Monarch. Discard a card, sacrifice a land, search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, put them onto the battlefield, and shuffle. And then from there... I'll untap these. Alright, pass. Okay, I'm all tapped out. Still fine. Actually go get something to increase his power. Then we'll play a Phyrexian Arena, I guess. Okay. Draw 2 cards, lose 2 life. Just gonna go back to combat here. I'll give Zur double strike. So I need to flip this switch, I believe. Oh, there's. Oh, that's this one I recognize. Let the past die so the future might live. Yeah, this is the you just want to exile as many cards from graveyards as possible so this can attack and block and just so you can also draw cards. Yeah, I totally recognize this one. I tried this in 1v1 Duel Commander. Sure, it may have Indestructible, but there's still plenty of ways to remove it from the field, and the rest of my deck wasn't really doing a whole lot with this constantly getting taken off the field, so I'm like, let's try like a more like meta relevant like commander instead. Discard your entire hand to transform this. Pay 4 to cast this and then pay 8 to gain 10 life. Who in their right mind is even playing this? Ketramos, on the other hand. If I even want to bother playing Ketramos again, I think in this game... would be a solid pick. Yeah, I saw the news. I can probably go and check and... I'm gonna just go check again. Pressure's still probably gone. Wait, is it back? Pressure was gone like 2 hours ago. It was gone like an hour or two ago, I believe. Wait, is it back? If it's already back, that's weird. I never said I was gonna play, but I gotta go check. Like, I went to the page on Roblox, and yeah, it seems like the game's up again. So it was down for like a couple of hours, and now it's back? I was already ready to just to say, like, thanks for the memories, it's been fun, but things have to come to an end. Pressure wash for brain rots, that's not what I'm looking for. Email verification required? Okay, but it is back. Please verify your email to access Pressure. My account's really not email verified, is it? I'm sure yours probably is. But anyways, I don't think that would be too hard to do. What, they made Pressure 18 plus? I'd say, like, I don't know, maybe 13 plus. Yeah, I'd say, like, take what I said with a grain of salt, but no, I've played, like, a lot of Pressure, so... I'm sure I know what I'm talking about. I played a lot of that. Why does it need to be 18 plus, though? Now I'm just confused. I mean, especially since I didn't really hear, like, I didn't see, like, mobs of people complaining that, like, the game was not, like, kid-friendly or anything. Yeah, I've been seeing lots of drama relating to Pressure, but none of it being, like, this game's not for kids. We need to, like, age-gate it. Nothing like that. So I don't know, yeah, that's kind of unusual. So that's flying and ward 2. Why did I not yet put my lightning rings onto the field? I'm just trying to, like, imagine why pressure would be specifically, like, have to be set to 18 plus. And I can't think of a reason. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's definitely not a kid's game, but I can't see a reason it's 18 plus. Also, this has Ward 3. Oh, he just wants to make treasure tokens for some reason? I guess I'll give him a treasure token over a clue they can just sacrifice to draw a card. So yay, Ward 3 to target this. I forgot to equip the boots. But even then, I have this. Also flies. That flies. But that's just a 3-3 for now. Okay, but I guess nothing's attacking. Ooh, alright. I do not have a snowland. Never mind, I don't have a snowland to use with this. Do have to pay the 3 to exile that, but it's fine. Since I don't have a snowland to put that on, I'll discard the thin ice. Still can't attack though. Anyways. So yeah, Ward 2 on that thing. If I just put a fresh start on it, I guess I can just bypass the Ward 2. I guess if I just, yeah, enchant it directly from the deck, I can bypass the targeting protection. This and this are attacking. I'll just get like 8 more cards into my hand. I'm gonna give Zura Spirit Mantle, yes. And then I think... I guess I'll just put this on the field. And we'll attack this way. Choose, yeah, 2 cards to discard. I'll just toss my extra lands. Recasting oh, perfect. I can just mana leak this. just seeing what we won here. Twice X damage to target creature. If excess damage was dealt to that creature this way, investigate. During your upkeep, Cinder Giant deals 2 damage to each other creature you control. It's not even that much stronger than your typical 4-drop either. And this is... who is this exactly? Queza. Whenever you draw a card, your opponent loses 1 life, and he gains 1 life. Okay. Keep. I should put a land down. I'm gonna wash away that. That will resolve. Interesting. I believe that's my first time seeing this as well. Alright, I'll cast Zur the Enchanter. See what happens here. See what happens next turn. Okay, that's it. Nothing to really worry about, I see. Like Sheoldred the Apocalypse. I'll just put a fresh start on this, make it lose all its abilities. Oh no, this loses 1 power. It just lost 1 power. Enchanted creature gets double strike. Oh, this flies. Still gonna give that double strike. Tap this down. And keep it tapped down unless my opponent somehow takes the crown from me. It's looking like I probably got this already. Oh. Probably next turn. At this point, probably gonna do it next turn. Pass. Snapcaster Mage will flash back the Wash Away. Let's see what I get here. Not bad. Sphinx's Revelation. Target creature you control gains protection from the color of your choice until end of turn, and it's a land on the back. Always comes in tap, but you still have the option to play this as a spell or a land, at least. Each player discards their hand and draws that many cards that they had in their hand, -1. Mogs never volunteer for anything twice. Obscura Charm. Flip this switch. That's gonna, of course, open the gate that was obviously in the center. Demonic Sphinx. All the Obscura's knowledge of New Capenna useless in this Forsaken World. If all we have left is Crass Violence, let me at least demonstrate out outskill at that. Okay, so yeah, this is Rafine. Scheming Seer. I wonder where I've seen this before. I wonder, why do I recognize this one? So if I beat up Rafine, yeah, I can just win Rafine. I could just start playing this again, even. I could just put the Rafine deck back together. Might be a little, I don't know. I mean, I've already played this commander like a lot on my previous Forged Adventure series. If I want to do like another Reanimator deck, I at least want to, I don't know, maybe pick a different commander. Kind of want to pick another commander, but still maybe try the Reanimator bullshit again. Especially since I have an accessory I can equip to my character that makes me start with a Yordtiller Nephilim every single game. I lose 8 of my points of starting life, but I start with this 2/2 when it attacks. Return a creature from your graveyard to the battlefield tapped and attacking. Obviously, I know exactly what deck I want to build. If I want to use the Yordtiller Anklet, I know exactly what deck I'm putting back together. Pay the extra 1 so that I can get past Rafine's ward. Lifelink until end of turn. I mean, let's block. Attack for 2, pass. Mill 4 cards if there are 5 or more mana values among cards in your graveyard. Conjure a card named Dig Up the Body into your... What is Dig Up the Body? Play this. Ward... Okay, this also has Ward 1. I'll attack with just Zur over here. Alright, this could block. But I'll throw a fresh start onto this as to remove all its abilities. When I just, like, enchant stuff, like, when I just put auras directly onto creatures, I'm not even targeting them. With Zur here, it doesn't even target them. Sure, I guess exile my graveyard. I'll hardcast Solitude, and I guess I'll just get rid of this. I'll worry about Rafine next turn. This can do it. That can take care of it. Pay the extra 1 to get past the ward. Spirit Mantle on Solitude. Pass. Destroy all creatures with power 3. I'm only gonna lose, so I'm only gonna lose this. It'll also just, yeah, make me the Monarch. I'll give him double strike. And then pass. Return all creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand. That is fine. Alright, I can't play anything until it gets back to me now, I guess. Fine. Just get rid of that. Alright, now we just win. Gotta love that ethereal armor plus the other enchantment that gives double strike. You gotta love that. Okay, the shoes that let me start with the creature that Rafine started with. That's okay, that's neat. That's also neat. I would know. Costs 3 less to cast if it targets a white creature. Target creature gets -4/-4 until end of turn. Alright, I guess sideboard hate against white. Maybe could use that. Rafine's Tower. I'll keep it, I guess. More treasure. This looks, yeah, this all looks like New Capenna stuff. I'm guessing back here, yeah, more of the same. Counter target non-creature spell. Its controller creates 2 treasure tokens. I guess I'll keep this. It's a 1-mana counter spell of some capacity. So Flash, Lifelink, 3/1, Connives, and return a spell to its owner's hand. Alright, with that, let's just leave the tower. What is this over here? Izzet Lab. Not exactly what I'm looking for at the moment. Also looks like an easy tier dungeon. Sacrifice an enchantment, return an enchantment from the graveyard to the battlefield. Alright. Keep that where it is. I always like to have the card advantage. Play a Tundra. I guess just make... Also, yeah, enchantment's harder to cast. Again, poke him for 2 here. He hasn't played a single spell yet. He's not yet played a single spell, I believe. Yeah, this should be a piece of cake. At this rate, I think I only do need, like, 1 more turn here. Alright, he just put some cards into his graveyard. Yeah, no, he's not gonna get another turn. There we go. Stock up? Look at the top 5 cards of your deck, put 2 of them into your hand, and... That's a good sorcery. We'll keep the stock up, that's good. Every time an enchantment enters, I can make a 2/2 white cat creature token. Oh, okay, I have another Grasp of Fate now. Okay, this just draws me a card when it enters. Pay 1 life, add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. This is just a really bad mana dork, isn't it? Yeah, black is... yeah. Mana ramp is not really black's thing, clearly. Trying to do what... I mean, to be fair. Trying to do what green does, but just worse at it. Yeah, mana ramp and mana color fixing, that's more of like... yeah, that's definitely more green's thing. Two castles up there. I've ever seen these. I've ever been to these before. Not even sure. How many times have I dueled the Lisa, actually? I've already dueled her twice. And there's no real consequence for... there's not even any consequence for losing. Aside from losing some of your starting life total. But if I just stop off at any town, we just get all that back anyways. Yeah, I've already beaten, like, the least twice. No real need to do it again. I suppose I'll pick... yeah, I'll pick that up. Oh, I guess I'll also take a Selfless Spirit while we're here. Just sacrifice that, and anytime it's on the field, get my whole board indestructible. I'm pretty sure, I think Mercadian Masks has Brainstorm. I think so. I would be, honestly, like, happy to pull a Brainstorm. Always still very, very playable. It's in my inventory here. And that's the first card that I turn over. Each creature deals to itself damage equal to its power. Maybe there's a fun deck I could play that into. I see more than others because I know where to look. Destroy target wall. Oddly specific. Whenever one of my creatures dies, I can pay 1 to basically just get the next creature card off the top of my deck into my hand. Interesting. So yeah, I guess now I'm the owner of a Brainstorm also. Okay, that's the white obelisk, so that's whoever has the Mox Pearl around their neck right here. And I think I'm actually going to attempt to do it. I'm gonna probably go for it. Yeah, because I figured I was also looking for this. We can always just throw this in against any red deck if we're playing blue. Blue Elemental Blast, I was looking for that too. Just really nice card to have on the side for those red decks. Look at target opponent's hand. If they have any creatures in hand, they discard one of them at random. Why does it cost like 4 mana to cast and then 3 mana every time you want to hand rep them? Okay, now we're gonna have 2. We could have now, like, I guess, 2, like, blue Elemental Blasts. Sylvan Library. Probably, yeah, one of the better rares I can pull out of... Probably one of just the better cards to pull out of 4th edition period. And now I have a Sylvan Library. One of the better hits from the set. Destroy X-target mountains. In blue. Mass land destruction in blue. They sure don't make them like they used to. But yeah, just imagine if I get a lot of mana to spend on this and I'm playing against a mono red. Mass land destruction and damage to even players in blue. I guess except for the fact that it hates on red and hates on mountains, this isn't a blue card in the slightest. Destroy all enchantments. Lightning bolt. Yeah, I'd spot that from like a mile away. Classic lightning bolt. Another volcanic eruption. I'm just like, what if I find myself against another enchantment-heavy deck? That's just one more answer I can side in to deal with it. Or what if my opponent's playing mono blue and I just wipe out all their islands? Tsunami, what if I just wipe out all their islands? Also, yeah, who am I kidding? We also got a lightning bolt. So I'm trying to fight a white deck here. I'm not sure how fast my deck is going to have to be. I don't think I put Branching Evolution in here yet. Probably want to go do. I probably want to do that also. But what am I gonna cut to make room for it? I think we'll probably just sideline this and hopefully we won't regret it. I want to absolutely play that. Doubles all my +1/+1 counters in Marath, I gotta play that. Pearl Medallion. I guess if I want to use that, but... General Jarkeld? Who is this? I might ask. Oh, holy shit. Creatures you control have double strike and... All of them?! All of them have double strike and lifelink. Yep, that's easily the scariest thing on his board right there. Switch the blocking creatures of 2 target attacking creatures. I think if we get rid of this every game, it's probably this might be an easy match. If we can just consistently remove that every game, I think we're going to be in for a good time. The rest of this, I don't think looks that scary. But yeah, the double strike on every single creature he plays. Even starts with something that has Death Touch, plus the double strike. Oh yeah, also he's going first too. If I wanted to just, I don't know, play a board wipe, good luck with that, I guess. Alright, right off the bat, I'm losing 12 life. Oh, hey, another land. This is the first thing I'm gonna take off the board here. That's the first thing that should go. I guess I do have 3 mana, so we're still just gonna put another tapped. At least there's no more double strike and lifelink, right? Unless he plays another True Conviction. I guess unless he goes and plays another. Okay, hopefully it doesn't have any means of just creating a bunch of tokens. Because with this on the field, he'll get 3 times as many tokens as normal. With that on his field, he gets triple tokens. Okay, play Marath, Will of the Wild. We'll enter tapped. I'm gonna just start picking off creatures here. I'll just pick off a few of his creatures, I guess. The 1 toughness ones, yeah, those can go. I have a white, a blue, and a green still floating. X damage to... We'll hit the Ranging Raptors for 1, also. And then that makes it get angry, and that searches for a basic. Yeah, that way I have an extra land for next turn. Pass, and hopefully I still have a board next turn. Hopefully I'm still gonna have a board here. Sun Titan bringing back Selfless Spirit. I can tap this for 5 mana. Any combination of colors I so choose. I'm just thinking, what is the play here? I'm gonna do X equals 2 with Finale of Devastation here. Going straight for Nightshade Peddler. Give that Death Touch. X damage... Let's get this out of the way first. X damage to any target. X is 1. Because Sun Titan can just attack and literally just go and bring the creature back every turn. We'll just be doing this over and over again. Pass. Do I get another turn? I'll go grab another land out of my deck. 9 tokens. That's 9 1/1s. Suddenly. If I play a Lesh Norn, all of that is just gonna go away. Every single thing here will get -2/-2, and all those tokens just die. So yeah, we'll do that. Now all those tokens are dead. X damage to any target. I'm gonna kill the god here. Also gonna kill the Pearl Collector. Assuming he can get any more creatures onto the battlefield at this point. Okay, make 4 mana with Selvala here. And I guess I'll also... Oh, never mind. I don't think I'll do anything else. I guess except for attack Elspeth so she dies. Pass. Okay. It's just a Skrelv Defector Might. I'll just have Marath go and kill it. Oh wow, we're really not doing much damage here now, are we? Okay, I guess I'm gonna hit him for 3. And yes, I do want to draw a card. Yeah, I guess, yeah, hit him for 3. He'll just gain even more life every time I play stuff. I guess I'll attack for 7. I can afford X of 7 on Relko, I believe. I believe I can afford that. Honestly, yeah, I'm just gonna go get Avenger of Zendikar here. Surely enough, I can just hold control of the board. I'll be able to just take this life away from him easily enough anyways. I'll be able to just take away all the life he's gaining anyways. If he literally can't go play anything else. Or just play a Craterhoof Behemoth right now. I mean, yeah, with all the creatures I now have... Yeah, I had like 16... Counting this, I had 16 creatures total. Yeah, his life total can just go as high as it wants, but it's still not gonna matter. He can get as much life as he wants, and still literally doesn't matter at all. Not if I can just put like 200 damage on the board at once, just like that. Now what am I gonna put back on the bottom of my deck here? First things first. I'll play this as my land. Mother of Runes. Can I block this instead? I need green mana. Then I would just Boseiju, get rid of that. If I had it. Or play a Sol Ring. And I have just enough mana to get rid of this now. Yeah. Dispeller's Capsule in the left hand. Yeah, probably the best thing I could have brought here in that slot. Okay, but we still have this whole board we gotta just pick apart here. And now we can just search for basic lands if I start to get more lands than he has. Okay, now he's good. He's gonna get like 2 cat tokens every single turn from this as well. Yeah, I gotta just, as soon as I get an opportunity to, take this off the board. As soon as I get my chance, get that off the board right there. I think first Skrell, because this could just give like this protection from one of Marath's colors anyways. So first, we're gonna hit Skrell, see what happens. Now we're gonna hit Ocelot Pride with Marath. Pass. Still have plenty of life. And I believe also, yeah, plenty of time as well. I guess I could get rid of like one of the cat tokens, but what is that gonna achieve? What is that gonna be good for, though? Anyways, I guess I'll just pass turn. Give Hover Barrier protection from black. Because why not? X damage to... I guess I'll just get rid of a measly cat token. Recast this for 5, because I have Terra Symbiosis out, I draw 5 cards. And I think I'm tapped out. Oh, I have this 1 land to work with. I have 1. I'll remove this cat token as well. Pass turn. Okay, now I can't do anything on his turn anymore until this goes away. Can't activate any abilities, pretty much. Can't do, like, give protection from black to this anymore on his turn. Just grab a mountain, I guess. So this I really do want to just get off the field. Death Touch Lifelink, yeah, and that's so annoying. I don't have anything that can actually do enough damage to kill it. That's so annoying. I guess except for this, but I don't want to really lose this now, do I? Where is Nightshade Peddler? Thinking this is exactly what we need here. I might want to get 2 creatures off the field here at this point. That's gonna definitely go. I'll get rid of the Pearl Collector also. Tapped out again. Yep, we're tapped out once again. Okay, I think most of his hand is just basic land style. Other permanents you control have Indestructible. exile. And I just went and drew that at, like, the perfect time. Picked a really good time to just top deck that. Do I have 7 mana? I do not just yet. I do not at the moment. Don't pair this with anything. Not for now. I guess play a Mana Dork. I'll pass. Sure, Exalted Sunborn. And not making any tokens just yet, apparently. So I think for now, we're still gonna be just perfectly fine here. Oh, Cryptolith, right. Now I can start tapping my creatures that don't have Summoning Sickness for mana as well. Okay, yeah, we can play him for. We can play Marath for 7. Alright, now just got my hand refilled. I think we're out of mana again. I believe we're running low on mana once again. So let me just start throwing out what I don't think I'll even need. 4 cards to discard? Yeah, that should do it. Doing absolutely nothing. You'll love to see that. Play this as a land, yes. Board is full of creatures. Might even be time to swing right now, actually, and just end the game with Craterhoof. Yeah, I'm gonna finish him off with Craterhoof once again. And there's the Mox Pearl. And now I'm the proud owner of a Mox Pearl. Oh, I've already dueled Llanowar. I guess we'll do. I guess we'll duel her again. Doing it again then. Pass. Play a Johnny. Pass turn again. Yeah, this is gonna be easy. No creatures on Llanowar's field, so just do direct damage at that point. Not finding any lands, apparently, are we? Oh, would you look at that, I already won. Who's this over here? Aura. Okay, got it. Whenever High Priest of Penance is dealt damage, you may destroy target non-land permanent. Gain 2 life, sure. And that's just also a land on the back, I guess. Pass. Oh, a branching evolution. Put a counter on Generous Pup. Well, it's actually going to become... It's actually going to be 2. Pass. Well then. Johnny. Do 1 damage to the Cat Warrior token. Turn this into the Planeswalker, do the 0 ability, and then kill that with the 0 ability. Again, I'm just gonna say pass. Alright. That should be easy to deal with. Oh, a Fiend Hunter. Again. Yeah, that's gonna resolve again, I guess. I'll just make Marath attack. Oh, he did some damage. And that's gonna search me for another basic. Destroy all creatures, huh? Oh, I'm gonna get this back still. Recast Marath. Oh, 10 counters, nice. Alright, attack for 4. Okay, that's fine, I guess. Make another cat token and then just have a Johnny go kill that. Alright, perfect. Attack for 11 and win the game. Not really that much in here that I want to keep too badly anyways. Nothing in there that really, like, interests me that much. Fallen White Castle if I want to just go inside, and if I want to go inside... All opponents get 1 Havoc and Gloom. What was once a noble castle dedicated to white magic is now infused with every other color of mana. Havoc and Gloom, what do those do exactly? We'll see if I just made a total and utter mistake keeping Marath. I'll lose 2 life every time I play a white spell. White spells cost 3 more mana to cast. Maybe I'm thinking maybe this was a really bad idea. Or I just disenchant the Gloom and just get it over with. With this here. And then I get that over with. I'm pretty sure I can at least tank the life loss. This just slows me down so much, it's not even funny. Okay, play a Basilisk Collar. That's not any harder to cast, at least. Forest. Oh, all instants and sorceries cost 2 less to cast. I wasn't even paying attention to that, in fact. Don't pair this with anything just yet. Pass. Okay. I'll get rid of Gloom. And then pass the turn, because I can't do anything else. Each player exiles the top 4 cards of the deck whenever Jeleva attacks. You may cast an instant or sorcery card exile with it without paying its mana cost. Brass's for each land you control, create a treasure token. And that's what Jeleva hit off the top of my deck. Brass's bounty, so just make a bunch of treasure tokens for free by attacking with this. Lose 2 life because of Havoc. Pair like this, X damage to any target, Jeleva. That was my entire turn. Extra turn. Just to, I guess, play this again. Just to recast that for a second time. Lose 2 life, that's fine. Anyways, just to get this off the field. I'll take that off the field too. Alright, attack for 2. Each opponent sacrifices a creature. Each opponent who can't loses half their life rounded up. 3 copies of Skullstorm. Command Zone, yes. That was a rough turn. Pass. Oh, time stretch. Now I gotta wait through 2 more extra turns here. Return time stretch to its owner's hand. Yeah, I think we're in trouble here. And can just resolve it again. It's still my opponent. It's still Jeleva's turn. And now that it's finally back to me, yeah, we have a mess to clean up here. Now that it's finally coming back to me. Did I actually just get rid of the wrong thing entirely? Might have. Anyways, now I'm kind of just stuck here. Talrand, Thran, Dynamo. Surprisingly, it's not getting that bad for me just yet. I'm all out of mana again, aren't I? Yeah, I'm pretty much, once again, I'm all out. Pass! Jelliva again. Honestly, at this point, I'm kind of just hoping, by some miracle, my opponent can no longer find any instants or sorceries. At this point, that's kind of just what we're shooting for. Oh, it's a 9/9. Okay, right. Well, I can kill Jelliva easily enough. I'm all out of mana. Well, I have one more mana. I'm just gonna use it here. Attack for 4. Pass turn. Okay. I see. Just gonna keep casting this over and over. Alright, and Jelliva's dead. I'll give this the Basilisk Collar, actually. Move a +1/+1 counter onto Elesh Norn, might as well. And now I'm gonna get 2 basic lands out of my deck. Just like that. You can keep casting it, I'll just keep killing it. You can keep casting it as much as you like, I don't care. I don't care if you do that, I can just keep killing it. Those are the last of my basic lands. You keep playing it, I'll keep killing it, I don't care. It's not like I can't just kill it over and over. Yeah, now I think we're finally in a winning position. Especially if this is the only thing the computer knows how to do now. Like, we have 55 and then 54 cards in exile. Alright, so somehow I'm actually gonna win this game. Despite having the odds stacked against me with that Gloom at the start of the game that I... Well, that was the first thing I could get rid of, so... That was the first thing I did get rid of. Oh, now I get a time stretch! Shadow of the Second Sun, also, whatever this is. This creature enters with a number of stun counters on it equal to 3 - X. And it just enters tapped if it has any stun counters. Okay. Wow. So that could be a 1 mana 6/6 if I don't mind it taking, like, I don't know, 3 turns to wake up. I already have a Bloodstained Mire. And a Chaos Warp I believe I have already still. Another extra turn spell. 8 mana for this one, though. So that's 1 down. Oh, cards for sale. If I want to buy anything here, we got more cards for sale. Okay, I'll take your Subtlety. I'll take that. The Cloning of Shredder. That's Teenage Mutant. That's definitely Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, alright. Oh hey, Aragorn, King of Gondor. Yeah, look, I know we've already played Aragorn also. Past in Flames. I don't know, in case maybe there's a deck I want to play that... In case maybe I end up playing a deck that really wants this. Yeah, I know I already have this. I don't know why I'm not playing it. Probably not bothering to play it in a deck that doesn't really do anything with the fact that I'm discarding cards. Creatures with power greater than the number of cards in your hand can't attack. Okay, if I just need like a really annoying stacks piece. Put target creature card from your graveyard on top of your library. Interesting. That's definitely like that's very playable. Expropriate. Starting with you, each player votes for time or money. For each time vote, take an extra turn. For each money vote, gain control of target permanent. Yeah, I do need to like kind of just build a deck that can just play stuff like this without actually having to pay the mana for it. Because yeah, if I'm resolving stuff like that, then yeah. That's obviously just completely and utterly backbreaking for my opponent. Oh, hey. Oh, it's Force of Will. Again. I do already have a Force of Will, but... It's just if I want to play, like, if I want to play, like, a different variant of it, like a different art. Oh, Grief. That's always good. That's always, like, playable, I believe. So what, next time you'd lose the game, draw 7 cards and your life total becomes 1. Gristlebrand. Okay, so you mean to tell me I'm still allowed to run this in Commander here? You mean to tell me that's still, like, apparently legal in Commander? Creatures you control have tap, add 1 mana of any color. This is basically Cryptolith, right? With a body? Also? That's interesting. I didn't know there was like a red, green, white Tifa. I'm only like aware of the mono green one that just doubles her power every time you play a land. Cyclonic Rift. Don't know if I have this already, but I'll definitely pick it up. That Ouroboros is also looking pretty nice. Put a bunch of counters on this, and then it's going to start putting a bunch of counters on everything I control, including itself. Yeah, give this a few turns, and then next thing you know, I'm gonna have like a pretty much a completely like unstoppable board. Yeah, if this gets a few turns to live and just starts putting counters on like all my creatures, yeah, it's gonna snowball with just like 2 or 3 turns time, I'm sure of it. I'm like, yeah, that's another like good. That's another good commander there. Honestly, I think I'm now, for now, just like done picking up. For now, I think I'm just like done picking up like cards from this guy. That is a big tree folk right. That is a big tree right there. Animar. He's a tree folk? I thought it was an elemental. That's not a tree. Free Hexing Sculpture and Aven Courier. Of course, Gloom. I'm gonna go for it. I should probably play a land. Don't know why I even bothered to play this untapped, but because I can. Alright, we have access to white for when we need it. But for now, just sit behind a 1/4. Plotting this, alright. Choose a... What kind of a counter can you put on Gloom exactly anyways? I have no idea. Oh, I forgot I had this in there. That way, yeah, Marath doesn't cost like 6 mana to cast. Pick green. Oh, to add. Alright. Oh, he's playing that too, I see. He's also running that. I'll play this first. And then when I slap down Marath, I draw 3. Except I literally added no creatures to my board at all, so... Oh, now I gotta worry about this, too. Oh, boy. Oh, man. Okay, I do get to at least draw 3 cards, but... And then they just went and drew 6. I just literally let my opponent draw 6 cards because of this. After drawing 3 from that. Oh, boy. I'll put the Basilisk Collar onto Marath here, and then immediately gonna go and kill... I think it'll be the Sphinx. That's where all this card advantage is coming from. Pay 2 life, yes. That's where all this card advantage is coming from, so kill that. Oh, crap. Alright, do we literally just have nothing here? So yeah, this is basically just a bunch of, yeah, creature spells with power 4 or greater shenanigans that we got going on here. Down to 15 life already. We still have, like, yeah, a full board here. I gotta just take out a full board here. My best bet might just be to put, I guess, one creature onto the battlefield. That's all I can do. I guess at least give him Death Touch. If this even deters him from attacking. Oh, it does. And now I gotta deal with Vorinclex. I think we have a big problem here. I think we have a problem. Those lands are going to, like, not untap next turn. This is, like, the last thing I need. That's a 16-16. This is just making me pay life just to get rid of everything. It's starting to become a major nuisance at this point. I think that was my... Okay, I can tap this too and get rid of stuff. We killed like 5 creatures and I'm still thinking it's just not going to be enough. We killed all those creatures and I still don't think it's going to be good enough. Maelstrom Wanderer. You really have to wonder where all these creatures are coming from. So everything that can attack is probably attacking me anyways, let's be real. That's 8 power, and then that's like 6. Yeah. Did I bring like the wrong deck to the duel, or did I just get really unlucky? Am I bringing the wrong deck to that encounter? Or can we just chalk it up to bad luck? Yeah, because that duel was just, that went just absolutely horrible for me. That was horrible, that game for me. White booster packs. Honestly, just for the fun of it, I feel like trying my luck with some of these. If anything, it's probably just going to be what do we have going on in the rare slots that could be of interest. I got some good stuff. Both of these are cards that I own already, but yeah, I got some good stuff. Give protection from a chosen color, and this even has flash. Oh yeah, I heard about people, like, I've heard discussion of people playing Forge. Yeah, the Magic the Gathering Forge. Not to be confused with Minecraft. I know people play Minecraft on their phones also, but yeah. You can play this on the go, apparently. Not that I do that though, but you can. I'm not expecting anything like crazy good in the comments, but we can look. Textless card, then I don't even remember what it does, so I don't know what it... Yeah, textless card. I know it does stuff, I just don't remember what that stuff is exactly. 1 mana, give something hexproof and indestructible until end of turn. Actually, not too bad. Cataclysmic Gearhulk. Yeah, I think we can hold on to this. You know, just seeing what all the random cards we pulled were. If I wanted to keep anything, don't really feel like keeping much. Wall of Omens. Just a simple, yeah, like, pay 2 mana, put a 0/4 wall that lets you draw a card. Yeah, I'd play a Wall of Omens. I got a Plains in my rare slot. I got this as my rare. A basic land. And now I got the German Lion that makes it so a creature can't block. +2/+4 for 4 mana and literally nothing else. A Temple of Triumph. At the stage of the game that we're at, we don't really need temples anymore. A Godless Shrine. I already have that, but now I think I have 2 different versions of it. Off we go. Where to exactly? Nobody knows. Actually, I'm just gonna go back to this. We'll just do the Fallen White Castle again. Have I dueled this person yet? Delny. It's this Delny. I'll probably win myself another copy of Delny at this point. I got that. I do know I got that as a drop earlier. Copperline Gorge and... just so we can say we played something this turn. Sacrifice a multicolored permanent. Fine. Oddly specific, yeah. Sacrifice like that is oddly specific. Maybe I'll play this next turn. Alright, well, I'm just waiting to find my lands. Or at least get a mana dork or 2 onto the battlefield. Now I can try this again, right? Pass. Okay, now it's already back to me. Alright, now it's time to just start killing creatures. I'll just shrink this down in response. So now it won't actually die to Dusk. Alright, play a doubling season because we can. Swing for 5 here. I'll pass it on back. Sure. Okay, I believe that's my 4th land. Yeah, it was. And let's just go throw some basic lands onto the field. Pass. I don't know what that is. So, yeah, guaranteed, I'm getting another copy of Delny. We'll see what else I won. Crop rotation we'll keep. We'll hold on to this. Not much else of interest. Not much else that interests me. So yeah, again, I know that right there is Animar. We're just gonna try our luck against Animar again. Yeah, I know his deck can really just pop off. Again, he gets to go first, unfortunately for me. I'm gonna take a gamble on keeping a 2-land hand. We're gonna take a gamble on this. Okay, Animar. Straight away. Now, if I can get a chance to kill that before it becomes too much of a problem. Except I'll need to find some land soon. Well, I guess. I can think all I want, but what can I really do here? If I had one more mana, I could equip this. Just one more. Interesting. Guardian Project. That's not a creature. But I am short on lands, which is a problem. I am seriously short on lands, in fact. Losing, yes, 4 life to get rid of this. And I am really just short on lands. Like, really, really short. I am seriously short on lands now. I'm still missing my 3rd color. Still do not have my 3rd color yet. Really have no idea where that's even supposed to be right now. 3rd color is nowhere to be seen. Okay, he's just gonna be able to cast creatures off the top of his deck now. Bloom Tender. Cannot produce white because I can't get a white card on the field. Oh wait, interesting. That's a white card. I just want to put another like mana dork on the field. Honestly, I'm getting desperate. I'm just getting desperate here. I might be dead here. I might not even be alive after this. I'm at 5. All the way down to 5 life. I'm still dead, aren't I? Just didn't have enough lands in the early game. It just took way too much time to even get a board going. Just the lands didn't want to show up. Seeing if there's anything else in the multicolor section I might want to buy. I figured I could just take some time to stop and look around. Interesting take on the board wipe. Chromatic armor. I think I'll stop looking around for now. Let's try again against Animar here. Hopefully this time I'm not going to find myself stuck with too few lands for the deck to function. Okay, now I have like 6 of my 8 cards are land cards. Now I have plenty of lands to go around, hopefully not too many. And then I don't have any spells to go around. There's Animar straight away. You're literally gonna have that out, like, turn 2, in fact. Skull Clamp. I'm gonna draw another land card on my next turn. I got plenty of lands already, but I'm just gonna draw more. Just draw more anyways. I gotta spend an entire turn to take Gloom off the field still. Animar is just doing, yeah, he's really just doing what he does best. He's just doing what he does best here. Yeah, like just a few turns and now look at the board. After just a few turns, look at the board now. Look at what I have to deal with. I think he just got like way too far ahead here. He got much too far ahead for me to have any shot there. Alright, back to the drawing board. Probably gonna have to go and take some removal that can actually take into account the fact that we need to be able to kill Animar here. I'm just gonna quickly throw in some cheap removal that can actually kill Animar as soon as possible. As somebody who plays the deck myself in real life, I just know like how quickly that can snowball out of control. So yeah, now it's my turn to just be the one who needs to get rid of Animar as quickly as possible. This too could even work if Animar is small enough. Firebolt. If it's not big enough just yet, that could also work. A Braid. Could even pick off an artifact. I guess if that's important. I'll make a bunch of treasure tokens. We'll throw that in too. Two damage to each creature. I don't think I want to hit my creatures, though. Alright, I guess also a Braid. I'm gonna try that also. I'm gonna temporarily go sideline like 6 cards. Oh, these are also good picks to pick off Animar. Those are also good picks to deal with it. Remove from deck. I'll remove that also. Sideline that. I'll probably sideline some more white cards. Put this back in the deck for now, I suppose. Back to the deck. Sideline that for now, also. Sideboard. Sideboard, because it's a white card. Yeah, we're just going to be running fewer white cards in general. Even if I have a means of just constantly getting that Gloom off the field. Still gonna kind of just, I guess, make it a point to run fewer white cards. Well, finally, I think we'll just remove this. So that can kill Animar for 1 mana. That can kill it for 1 mana. This can as well. If Animar's small enough, this too. If Animar is small enough, this too can kill it for 1 mana. We gotta put in some cheap red removal. I think we gotta do that to actually swing the odds in our favor. As someone who actually plays Animar in real life, and also thus knows what can actually still deal with it. Thus, I also, know, a good way to beat it. You know, once all of these normally, huge, expensive creatures start costing, 1 or 2 mana to cast, the game just gets out of control from there. I'll try this hand. Basilisk Collar, pass. Rhythm of the Wild. I'm not really trying to counter anything anyways. But the extra counter, though, that is interesting. Overwhelming Stampede. Just gonna cast it when there's barely any creatures on the field. And mostly weak ones, too. Hilarious. Alright, let's take our entire turn to just get Gloom off the field so I can play my white spells normally. The few that I still do have. Yeah, we just took our entire turn to do that. It's usually I want a land that actually comes in untapped, but we don't live in an ideal world. I guess next turn we'll start just popping random artifacts and enchantments that could be of use to my opponent. Alright, that's gonna literally enter as a 3/3. Red, red, double red for I think maybe, or just spend all my mana to put this on the field. Something to destroy. Pay 2 life. So Animar's dead. And I'll go get another land. Okay, pass. This thing is getting absolutely massive right now. Animor's back on the field. I'll destroy the Ozolith, the Shatterspire. We'll pop of that. Then thinking of what can we find to just get Animar off the field before it starts to grow too big, and then I'll kill the 7/10 still. I'll get that off the field. I'm pretty sure I'm completely tapped out anyway, so I have to just pass. Okay, this is coming back. I completely forget this creature has Eternalize. Just pay some mana if it's in your graveyard. You can just revive it as a 4/4. Oh, this flies, of course. I'll take 1 damage. I'll take 1. What can I go search for in my deck that can stop this? What can I get out of my deck that deals with this? Because it's got protection from white and black, so... I know Ajani's Planeswalker form is also white, so that can't target Animar either. Do I have a red card to evoke, or do I have to cast this next turn? Flage is also white, so that won't work. Fury. Hardcast that. Counterspell. Shit. Just took up my entire turn to do that too. That was almost my entire turn. Okay, just the Guardian Project. This won't work on Animar because protection from white. I would know. If I play this, and then get my stuff... Trample and Vigilance, does it even help? I don't think it helps that much. Just looking to see what I should do here. Plenty of options, but which one do I actually want to go with? I mean, Fury to get rid of Animar, but that ship has sailed. I mean, Ajani can still kill everything else on the board anyways. I'll pop the Guardian Project. And then the cat's gonna come in and we're gonna pop the Havoc. Let's do that too. Into the Pit. I'll just play Jitte off the top. Sacrifice the Cat Warrior token to make Ajani transform into his Planeswalker form on the back. Yeah, we'll do that. I'm gonna put the Jitte on Vibrance. And attack with it. 2 charge counters, perfect. I'm gonna have to pay 4 life because of this here, but other than that, as long as it's not my last point of life, and that just takes Animar off the field. And that's Animar gone. Select any target to kill with the Cat Warrior token. The Hexing Squelcher. Don't destroy my own Jitte. Pass. 13 damage to each creature. Command Zone. Well, should be obvious we're doing that. Oh, I have to target... Now I can target him directly. And no, I do not want to destroy my own card. No thank you. Not destroying my own stuff. Yeah, I might as well station that too. Move this back here, and then pass. I'll path to exile this Primordial Sage. Interesting. I'll make another Cat Warrior token. 4 damage to the face with Ajani. Yep, now I'm gaining some life too. Recast Animar. Equip Jitte, that doesn't really matter, like, cancel. Equip creature has to deal combat damage. If this just blocks a white creature and then my white creature doesn't do combat damage. So instead, we're gonna give this guy the Jitte. And make him do the attack. -1/-1 to Animar. Make another cat token, and then do like 5 more damage to his face. I should get him with like one more turn here. Okay, destroy Aura Shards. And then I guess that's his last play. Oh, never mind. In response, because we have the Death Touch still, 1 damage here. Got him. 4th try. That took 4 tries, but we got him now. That is a really nice looking Sol Ring. That is a beautiful Sol Ring. Shared Animosity. I'm gonna keep that. I already have an Animar. An old bordered version of Craterhoof. So yep, that's another one down right there. That is another one defeated. I'm guessing that's just Downy again back there, right? Yeah, we've already beaten them. What's over on? What's in that castle over to the left? I wonder. Okay, here we have. It's all like. Okay, this is like blue and black, but it's all yeah. It's mostly yeah, just white, blue, black stuff. So yeah, all 3 of those colors. Let's see what we can find here. Okay, I do already have Tivit. No need to really go get another. Send triplets. I can play cards out of my opponent's hand. That might be fun. Not for my opponent, though, but... I mean, they probably wouldn't be having fun, but... Aminatou, the Fate Shifter. Draw a card, put a card from my hand on top of my deck, exile another target permanent I own, return to the battlefield under my control. Yeah, this is the other, like, Esper commander I was thinking about trying to play. I know I found Zur first, so I kind of just jumped on him. And we have, like, also a pretty functional Zur deck as well, but... this is another one I actually want to try out. I could even start putting the deck together and show you kind of, like, what I can go for with this. Yeah, I was looking for this for a while now. And now we have her. Okay, yeah, there's... Speaking of Zur... No need to buy him again. Exotic lands. Gem Bazaar. Choose a random color. Tap for that color that was randomly chosen, then choose another random color. Not really what I'm looking for. I mean, I can actually just kind of show you what I'm going for with an Aminatou deck. I'll save my game now that I have her in my collection. So yeah, I was looking for her for a while now. I can show you what I'm gonna go for. I mean, yeah, first things first, we have... So I can play this for 4 mana instead of 7. It's not a creature until those 4, like, time counters go away. If I target this with Aminatou to exile and have it re-enter, well, now I don't have to wait the 4 turns. So the Overlord of the X... Overlord of insert name here, I can just play it for the impending cost, blink it with Aminatou, and then it comes in as a creature right away. We can, yeah, just run all 3 of these that are actually in Esper colors. And I already have some pretty nice creatures to try and just reanimate. Okay, this will just be absolutely mean. This will be pretty mean, too. Also gonna have to start looking for, like... I have some good creatures to cheat into play. I'm gonna need to actually get to looking for cards to actually get them from the graveyard into play. I'm gonna have to look for more cards like this. Oh, we have a reanimate, that's nice. And cards to put these creatures into the graveyard. More stuff like Entomb as well, we're gonna need. Yes, because I do own an accessory I can just equip to my character that makes them start with a Yordle or Nephilim every single game. The creature that when it attacks just revives a creature from my graveyard for free. As you can imagine, that would be like a pretty big boost to a deck that's trying to just, of course, revive stuff from the grave. As you can imagine, yeah, that's big. I think we will just also throw Sol Ring in there for good measure. Not really a white deck without Swords to Plowshares. This only does stuff with converted mana cost 3 or less, unfortunately. If we're playing Commander, then we'll just also put in the Wash Away. That's gonna go in. That's just an all-around nice creature to have in these colors. Yeah, just all-around nice creature to have, so... Sacrifice a creature, search the library for any card to put into your hand. Maybe. Maybe that too. That works too. Yeah, make an opponent discard some cards, don't mind if I do. If we have a good creature in play, it would be nice to also have the ability to copy it as well. Definitely gonna have to start looking for cards that just let me search my deck and put creatures in the graveyard. And even more ways to just revive them too. Because yeah, we can play... Definitely we can play this. I know this makes it a little bit too easy if I play Griselbrand. Okay, honestly, if I'm still struggling... I guess I'll play this anyways if I'm actually still struggling. Because yeah, I know this is just absolutely like... This could just win you the game when it enters, practically. This is another draw 7 cards, basically, every turn. This could do almost the same thing as Griselbrand, basically. Should go without saying, I'm probably gonna run that for sure, too. I guess I will also just start... I don't need 2 Cyclonic Rifts, actually. I guess I will also just start putting in just, like, generically good removal. Good removal, good counter magic, maybe even, like, some hand disruption, too, can go in. Maybe we can also throw some hand disruption in there. That's one way to get creatures, to revive creatures out of my graveyard for damn sure. Except I do have to have stuff to sacrifice and then we're good to go. Okay, that can let me just discard cards from my graveyard and just draw cards too. Okay, maybe I do also want to have the option to give my creatures indestructible. We can come back to that later if we don't actually really need it. That's just all around good. This, I think I want to play as well. I'd also be willing to try. I'll sell one of the 1,000-year elixirs. Anyways, yeah, this deck is still a major work in progress. Yeah, we're gonna turn that into a full-fledged Reanimator deck as well. This Zerd deck is probably just gonna stay as is. And Marath. Yeah, so that fourth deck, not complete yet. May actually be a while before it is, like, fully complete anyways. Okay, there's a shop here too, apparently. If I want to buy anything. Oh, is that another shop? It is. It's a bunch of birds. I'll come back here another day. Alright, I'll just, yeah, be done with this for the night.